Hey everybody, it's Lillian. Thank you so much for stopping by. If it's your first time stopping by, hey girl, hey. And if it's not your first time, if you're a repeat offender, thank you so much for stopping by again. Today I'm excited because I am going to be telling you guys all of my tips and tricks, my little secrets. I have 10 moisturizers that I like to use for my body in order to stay ashy. I don't want to be having ash all over the place and all of that. So if you're interested to see the items, the moisturizers that I like to use to stay hydrated all summer, please stick around.
There's so much about me, more than the eye can see, but I'm so glad to be no one to me.
On this channel, you are going to hear about beauty, lifestyle, everything in between. So if that's something that you would be interested in having for a channel, I want you to consider doing something. I want you to like this video. I want you to subscribe and make sure that you hit the bell so that you can be notified anytime I have an upload. Now on to the video. Starting off with an oldie but goodie, I'm going to start off with a drugstore, then I'll kind of move along into some products that you may be familiar with, but I didn't get them from the drugstore, and they may not be available at the drugstore, okay? So I'll kind of show you what I mean in a moment, okay? So starting off with drugstore products, I have no problem whatsoever getting anything from the drugstore. If it's cosmetics, if it's makeup, if it's fragrances, clothing, I have no problem going to the drugstore or my nearest Target or Walmart. Have no problem with that. If it is a good product, I'm going to use it. If it's a good product, I'm going to keep it, okay? So the ones that I'm sharing with you, these that I'm sharing with you are tried and true, okay? So the first one is the one that many of you know of. This is an oldie but goodie. This is years and years and years ago. I have been using Nivea Cream. If you haven't had a chance to put your hands on some Nivea Cream, you need some Nivea Cream. At one point, I was even using this as a moisturizer for my face as well as my body. Even though I do get oily, yes, I do get oily, but I wanted to have something that would be long-lasting and all of that. It even, I don't want to say it keeps the oil back off my face, but it's not like real excessive. You know what I mean? So the Nivea Cream, this is a huge, huge bottle. You may not, or jug or jar or whatever. It is glass. You may not need this much, but I have a family, and so all of us like to use the Nivea Cream. This is what you can do. After you have showered, go ahead while you're still damp, and most of these, really all of these, use them as your damp, and I think that you can get the biggest bang for your buck. I think you can really be able to use them properly. But with the Nivea Cream, this is some strong stuff. So with the Nivea Cream, it will leave you, and this one is the regular original. Sometimes on my body, it will leave my skin kind of glowy. It will leave it glowy and a little bit Vaseline looking. Okay, so if you've been using Vaseline or you've used baby oil, I'm not talking about those today, but hopefully in your cream, you can get something that will really last all day. That is the Nivea Cream. If I put it on a place in my body where I'm not washing my hands and stuff like that. Of course, when you wash your hands, it's not going to work. You know, you're not going to have it on your hands because you washed your hands. So, but something like that, of course, they come in smaller jars and stuff. But using the Nivea Cream is really good, especially for those of us who have dry skin and things like that. Don't worry about the dry skin. Great for your ankles, great for your knees, great for your elbows. All of that. That Nivea Cream is really good. Okay. Another one, this is by Eucerin. If you watched my video where I went to Target, I always would pick up the Aquaphor. I pick up the Aquaphor for my kids, especially even when they were babies. That was one thing that the doctors were saying, get you some Aquaphor. And I was like, what's Aquaphor? And I would look at it and it would look just like Vaseline. It would look just like petroleum jelly. But it was so much better. The kids actually still use this, okay? They still use the Aquaphor and stuff like that. Well, I needed something for me that would still have that same that same type of feel, but it's so much better. So this is Eucerin Intensive Repair. This is an essential oil balm, okay? So it deeply moisturizes and all day, it has all day radiant skin. It promises those things. Now, I know what it looks like, but trust me. Okay, so it's very, very soft. I'm gonna see if I can get just a little bit. It's very, very soft. I keep using that hand, but it's very soft. As you can see, it looks like your typical petroleum jelly and stuff like that, but it does not feel like it. It's so much smoother than that. This is something that will work if you are a nighttime showerer and you want something, you don't want to be ashy the next day, that kind of thing. Get out of the shower, put some of this in those hard to reach places, put some of this in those areas where you know that you may need a little bit of extra moisture and stuff like that, and this is perfect. Okay, this does not have a scent. It doesn't have a fragrance really. Hardly at all. So you may want to grab this if you want to have that glowy type skin. Okay, neither does the Nivea. The Nivea cream, it will put you in the mind of that noxema. Okay, but when it's on my skin, and because I use different fragrances and stuff like that, I don't really smell it. So it's not strong. Okay, most of these, well, some of them, these fragrances or some of these moisturizers will not have a very, very heavy scent because I do use my moisturizers. I use my perfumes and all of that. Okay. Here's another one that I just found out about. I just started using, and I thought that this one definitely needs to be added to the list, okay? La Roche-posay, I think. I got this from Target, and they have a really good sunscreen that I was using at one point. Like, they have sunscreens even in Target and stuff like that where you can get 50, you can get 60 sunscreen, you know, that SPF of 60, SPF of 50 for your body and stuff like that. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and try their moisturizer. Now, this one is for extra dry body and face. It's a triple repair moisturizing cream. Okay, lipid replenishing up to 48-hour hydration, suitable for babies to adults. Like I said, use it for your family. This does not have to be just you. If it is just you, so be it. And you can use the whole bottle and be happy. Okay. And have plenty of product in it. Okay. So the smell, I couldn't really catch the smell because what I'm really smelling, I thought, was the plastic that it's in. Like, it doesn't have a fragrance hardly at all. So what I like to do with this is I like to, if you have like some Nest fragrances or there are quite a few back here that I like to use. With these fragrances, what you can do, you can put the moisturizer in your hand. And when I say it is triple repair, it is triple repair. Very, very moisturizing and all of that, okay? So with this, you can definitely just put it in your hand. You can get a little bit of moisturizer in your hand and then get a fragrance. When you get the fragrance, put that in your hand as well and rub it together and then put that on your body. When you do that, it smells amazing. And it's just like having, you know, those different companies that will have the moisturizer that goes with the fragrance. It behaves like that, okay? So it really smells good, really looks good. And this one is different from the intensive repair. The intensive repair will leave you looking really, really shiny. You know what I'm saying? This one, on the other hand, is not like that. So I really like that. But it does feel like it's for dry skin. On my body, I don't really have really dry skin except for like ankles and you know, those areas that do get ashy, right? This is really good for all day and it lasts. So I like that one. Another one from the drugstore, and I think this is my last company from the drugstore, but I really like, I don't like all the products, but I do like some of the Sheamoisture products. What I have here is, this is the Daily Hydration Body Oil. I love this. As you can see, this will probably be in an empties video very, very soon because I have used it up quite a bit. But this is the, and I had to just get another one. This is the Daily Hydration Body Oil. Now, it is virgin coconut oil, and it has coconut milk and some other stuff in it. What I love about this oil is there is no, it has all these things that it's formulated with. But where my eyes kind of went into is it went to no mineral oil. You know those oils from back in the day, maybe by African Pride or whatever, and they would have, you could use it like maybe 7 different ways. Use it in your hair, use it on your body, use it right around your nails, use it, all of those, use it on your face. And they would name all of these different things. I used to try to use that, and here's what happened. I would always break out really, really, really bad. I would break out really bad because there was mineral oil in it, and that bothered me. With this, it does not bother me. This is something that you can like pat dry and put on you, and it will last all day. What I like about this oil is it does not leave this type of thing going on. I don't mind this every day. However, I don't want it on my clothes, right? So I'll put this on usually after I have gotten dressed. So like with this little baby doll dress, then I would put this on in certain places because I just don't want it kind of rubbing up against my clothes. I don't know. I've never seen it look oily. I've never seen oil spots and things like that with this, but I just don't want that. Now, of course, with this, if you take it and you start dabbing it, it will get on your clothes. But if you use it like coming out of the dryer, if you use it coming out of the shower, you know, and all of that, then I think that you'll be fine, okay? Here is the moisturizing kind. I just purchased this because I was saying, well, since they have the body lotion, illuminating body lotion, and this is coconut and hibiscus, and it's for dull skin, I said, well, let me try this. I haven't really used this. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Coconut smells don't really get along with me. I don't really like coconut. I don't like coconut milk. I don't like coconut taste. I don't like anything really with the coconut. However, with these, I don't smell the coconut smell. I don't really smell it, so it doesn't bother me, okay? And even with this one, I don't know if it's really picking up the hibiscus or what, but I just couldn't, I don't smell coconut, so I can handle it, right? So this is a nice moisturizer if you just want something, you know, from I think I picked it up from Target or Walmart, one of them. But this was really inexpensive, and it was safe enough to use on my daughter, so I decided to keep it. Okay, this is the Coconut and Hibiscus Illuminating Body Lotion. So I really like that. Let's move on to the mid-range, right? So with the mid-range, what I mean is, no, you can't really go to your CVS, your Walgreens, maybe not Walmart or Target, places like that to get this, but you don't necessarily have to go all the way to Sephora in order to purchase this. You can stop maybe in the middle at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and places like that. In order to get this, or Ulta, okay? So what I have here is, this is by Hemps. You saw in my last video, the video where I was showing you all of my empties. What I showed you was, I showed you the Hemps Sweet Pineapple and Honey Melon. This is the Herbal Body Moisturizer. I just bought another bottle of it because I really liked it, and the fragrance in it is superb. Really, for most of them, because this is not my first one. Let me go get the other ones and I'll be right back. I wanted to go get it really quick because this is the one that is the Sweet Pineapple. And it has a beautiful, beautiful scent. It smells really good. I use this with some of the other fruity type scents, fragrances that I have. So if I wanted to use the Kayali, the red apple or whatever, I can use this with it. Or the Burberry Her. It smells really good with this, okay? So I really like this one, definitely for the scent. It's enriched with 100% pure natural hemp seed oil. Whatever, I like the scent, okay? I also tried this one. Now this one I got from, I think I got from Burlington or something. This is the age defying one. It's hydrating and firming. Okay. I don't know if it's doing it, but I really like it because it is very, very hydrating. This one does not have as much of a scent, so I know that my husband likes using this one. I kind of like using this one if I don't want to have a fragrance with it. Okay. And here's another one. Y'all, I got another one. All right. So this is another Hemps. I started using this one. I really like it. This is the Triple Moisture. It's, of course, the Herbal Whipped Body Cream. It's an all-day moisture. It has a wonderful scent to it. This one I will use with the fragrances that are not as fruity, okay? Because the scent to this one is more sweet. So if you like Love Don't Be Shy by Killian, or you know, some scents like that, My Way, and some of those, I will use this one. I will use this one for sweet, and I will use this one for fruity, if that makes sense, okay? But you can smell it, and it smells so similar to the ones I suggested. Even if you wanted to use this with fruity, you could. It doesn't matter. They both smell really, really good, and you can feel it all over your body, all in your skin. You can smell them and all of that. So I really, really like these. But places like, I think I named them already, Burlington, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, those type of places, okay? You can really, really find these and find them at a good price. I also saw them at Ulta, so you can get them as well. Okay, last but not least, we are now moving on to one of our favorite stores. If you are a follower of this channel, you hear me mention this store almost every time that we have a video together, okay? You hear me talking about Sephora, right? This is where I purchased these. Is that the only place that sells them? Absolutely, positively not. But this is where I purchased them. Okay. You've heard me many times talk about Sol de Janeiro. Okay. What I like about these, the different scents and the different moisturizers, what I like is they are long lasting. When I leave my home, I am a teacher. When I leave my home during the day, I can't be coming back trying to put on moisturizer. I also don't have time, and I don't have space in my bag to be carrying something big like this. Now, perhaps I could carry something like this, but I just don't want to. I want to be able to have a really good fragrance and a really good moisturizer that will last me all day. This one I really like. This is the coral one. It talks about it can brighten, and it's a brightening cream and all of that. Vitamin C in it, infused with renewing fruit, AHAs, and vitamin C. Very nice. Balm Dia Bright Cream. Okay, so that's what I see. It's very nice. It has a wonderful scent to it. I also have the Body Splash. What I like about this one, ooh, I got it on my nose. What I like about this one is that it has a, I don't want to say chocolatey, but maybe like a little bit of vanilla in there, a little bit of vanilla-ish infusion, and definitely some fruit. It doesn't smell cakeish, but it's very sweet, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful scent. So I like the moisturizer part. I like the lotion. We're talking about moisturizer. So I like that part. That's really good, as well as the fragrance. So if you're looking for something a little bit more upscale for every day, you can definitely get your hands on this one. Of course, you can get your hands on this one. I did purchase another one during the Sephora sale. This is my Brazilian Bum Cream. You've seen me talk about this one forever. So I did have to pick up another one because, I mean, I was literally like going like this with the last one. So I did get this in the scrub. I have the scrub. I have the hair and body mist. I also have the fragrance itself. I have the perfume and some other items. Anyway, I really like this. Now, I also have this one. You saw me hold it up a moment ago. I also have this one. The scent is cute. I think it's really, really nice, but none of them can touch this one. the scent in it as well as the cream. The cream is just different. I don't care which one you buy, it is not the same as this one. I think they did some extra here. They put some extra love in it or something. And whatever it is in there, I love it. So I'll continue to use this. This is one of my favorites. If you want to layer this with some fragrance, you can. And this is what I like about this is not overpowering for your perfume. Okay. You don't have to use the perfume, the Sol de Janeiro perfume. You don't have to use the Brazilian Bum Bum. I don't know what the fragrance is, whatever it is, it's over there. But you don't have to use that. You can use whatever fragrance and it will still not, it will kind of calm down for the other one. If you don't put anything on, this can stand on its own. Right? So that's kind of what I like about this. This is the kind of fragrance and the kind of moisturizer where if you put it on and I forgot to put any perfume on. If you do that, you can still walk into the room and smell good. You know what I'm saying? And when you walk out, somebody say, "Oh, okay." It has a very nice, pleasant scent to it. So if you're looking for something that you can use all day, get those ankles, honey, and all of that, this is definitely the one you want to use. Very, very good. Here's the last one that I had from Sephora. I got this Fenty Skin. Now, I got this one because I saw another YouTuber suggest it to pair or to allow for it to be layered with a fragrance, okay? So when I got this, I was not really that impressed with the packaging. I was just like, what is going on here? But it is very sleek. And I think what happened was when I opened it, the other part was kind of already out. Look at that. See that? So this was kind of sitting up and I was like, I don't like that. But then when I figured out that this needs to kind of, it'll sit in there, it will sit in there, I was like, oh, okay, that's creative. Now I understood why I would keep seeing the refills. But when it came to me, and I don't know, maybe that was how it was mailed. Now, I purchased this from the Fenty website, but this is that whipped, let me say it right. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. This is, yeah, this is the butter drop. This is whipped oil body cream. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's very, very nice. But it also puts me in the mind of something like this, okay? I would put this next to this Hempz Triple Moisture. All right. They both give you body oil, but in a cream. Okay. They both give you that feel. Okay. So, but at the same time, I don't feel like I wasted my money because this one is for me. This one is not for everybody in my house. This one everyone can use. You know what I mean? So I was really happy with this. It does layer well. I tried it. I tried it. It does layer well. The scent, it smells amazing. If you forgot to spray that day, that's fine. But if you remember to, this is not overpowering. Okay, so I really liked this as well. Okay, down to the last one. I know that was supposed to be my last one, but I wanted to put this in here because actually a girlfriend of mine started making these, and I thought, why not add it to my video? All right, this is called Beautiful You, and if you ever go on Etsy, you need to go ahead and find this. Just type in Beautiful You, and it's a whipped body butter. Okay, one thing that I love about these is it's moisturizing, it's non-greasy, and it's cruelty-free, made by a Black-owned brand. All of the ingredients are right here on the front. Let me tell you about them. It's mango butter, shea butter, sweet almond oil, oat milk, lavender essential oil, beeswax, and emulsifiers. Okay. It's 8 ounces. One says, "Good morning, beautiful." I love using this in the morning. One says, "Good night, beautiful." And I love using this at night. Either one, and it doesn't get in my sheets. You know what I'm saying? Either one, you will be so happy that you purchased this. So whenever you go online, and I'm going to try to go ahead and link her information down below. But I want you to try this. They have such a nice scent where it's not overpowering. It's not even, you don't smell it for like a long time, but you do feel it for a long time. Sometimes I don't want my moisturizer to give me a whole lot of fragrance, okay? Because I allow for my perfumes to do that, okay? It's my perfume's job, not my moisturizer, okay? So I like this. As you can see, I'm going to try to come up just a little bit. I'll zoom in for you. There we go. Hopefully you can see it. But it is nice and buttery. It feels so good going on. It has a nice fragrance to it. It's not overpowering, especially the Good Night Beautiful. Whenever I get into bed, I don't want my husband to be like, "Whoa, what is that?" I don't want it to be really, 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 really loud, right, at night. So I love this. It smells good. Nice packaging. Came quickly. All of that. So I am really big on, if you know anything about me, I'm really, really big on supporting Black-owned businesses and brands. Just like my earrings, Black-owned business, right? So if this is something that you would be interested in, I'm going to put her information down below. Order it. Tell her I sent you. You will not regret making that purchase. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I gave you 10 plus products that I like to use to make sure that I'm hydrated, to make sure that my skin is feeling supple, to make sure that I'm not ashy, to make sure that I'm just nice and glowy, my skin is radiant, and all of that all during the summer. What are some items that you like to use? If you would, I need you to put them down below. Put them down in the comments. Also, I need for you to like this video. I want you to make sure that you subscribe and make sure, please, that you hit the bell so that you can be notified anytime I have an upload. How in the world are you going to know that I have uploaded a video if you don't hit the bell? You have got to hit that bell, all right, so that you can be notified anytime I have an upload. And I look forward to seeing you guys in another video. Bye.